What up, though, YouTube? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your favorite damn DJ in the land, DJ LiXxer. And if you're here, that means you've already watched part 1 of the FaZe unboxing and review. And part 1 was the true unboxing where I literally pull FaZe right out the plastic, show you guys everything that came in the box. And in this video, we're going to be giving you a review. So if you haven't seen that first video, I highly recommend you pause this. I'll leave a link in the description for it and go over and watch the FaZe unboxing if you want to see everything that comes with the FaZe Essential. Now, for this video, I'll be giving you a thorough review, how to set it up, plugging it into your laptop, connecting it, because I am not gonna lie, I struggled a lot connecting FaZe to my turntables because there was a lot of things going on. But you know, y'all know I'm crazy, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly what to do with this FaZe, getting it set up on the turntables, downloading the firmware properly, and all of that cool shit. So pay attention and let's get into it. So the very first thing we had to do is we had to go to this website, go to mwm-store.com/configuration and download the software. Obviously, I'm on a MacBook, so we clicked that, we downloaded everything, which leads us here. It's going to give you a login, so when you get your FaZe, just make sure you register. When I registered, though, all of my information was in the spam folder, so I was looking for that for a minute like a dumbass, but found it, activated my account, and we ready to go. So once you activate your account, it'll ask you to connect your FaZe to your computer to configure the product. So I'm about to plug that thing in here. From what I read, was definitely telling me that you need to let this thing sit and charge for at least 2 hours before you use it. That's what I'm gonna do, man. I don't want to short this. I don't want to short the product or, you know, fuck up anything that I have going on. So, you know, plug that in right there. We're gonna go ahead and stick this USB into the computer. It does not come with the wall charger. I don't know if I said that or not, but yeah. So, soon as you plug it in, man, it lights up. It does some real cool shit. They're both blue. I wonder if you could change the colors. That would be dope. That would be dope as hell. Name your FaZe. We'll call it LiXxer's FaZe. We're gonna save that. Boom. So select the DJ software you're using with the FaZe. Select custom if you want to apply a custom DVS signal. Obviously, I use Serato DJ. If you use Rekordbox VDJ, all of that stuff, you'll click that. I am usually 9 times out of 10 on 33 RPM. I don't use the 45 unless I'm just going absolutely like crazy. We're gonna kick the 33 RPM. Ooh, you get to pick your colors. Okay, so my favorite color is purple. So we're gonna make each bank different. Obviously, I don't want A and B to be the same color. Sit and hold that button there, like they said. Did that work? No, it didn't. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have bank A be purple. That's my favorite color of all time. And we're gonna have bank B be, let's do something else funky, man. We'll do that yellowish, goldish looking color. Colors, I'm gonna hold that up for you. You know, I can make it green. If I want to do full spectrum, I gotta install the firmware, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. But as you can see, with each color I click, the color is changing. So, like I said, bank A is gonna be purple, and this is bank B that I'm switching up. If you guys can see that, so we're gonna make that yellowish color. Purple and gold, man. Rest in peace, Kobe. All right, so we're gonna hit save. Power settings. Okay, so that's dope. So you have an automatic shut off, which means you're not gonna waste any battery. I'm gonna set my shutdown time to like 15, because the 15 minutes is usually my go to the bathroom time. If I'm away from my turntables more than 15 minutes, it probably should be shut down. So saving that. And last but not least, the system settings. Obviously, I'm gonna have to update the firmware. Oh, it's asking me to do an update now. So let's go ahead and click that. All right, y'all, so after a while, we finally got the FaZe together, updated completely. So that might be something that you guys want to look into when you get your FaZe. Just don't pop it onto your laptop and put them on your turntables. Make sure you're reading everything, you're watching everything, you're charging everything, because I didn't even know. I was still on like the first version of the firmware, and they're on version 4 now. So that's super important to do, is to make sure you're constantly checking your updates. That's the hardest part about your phase, just making sure that you're taking care of it. I'm gonna let these bad boys charge for about a couple hours and then come back to it. By then it'll probably be nighttime, so hopefully it'll even look better when I put them on the turntable. So see y'all in a minute, man. So as you guys can see, I have phase tucked nicely in between my two Technic 1200s, and I have all of the cables in. Got my LEDs set up, and I just plug them straight into the CD line. Now if you plug them into phono, it will not work. I repeat, it will not work. So just make sure when you're using your phase that you're plugging them into the CD line output. No phono or phono, I don't know, tomato, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, man. Just make sure you're plugging it into the right spaces, alright? And then next, we have to set up the calibration. What you'll notice is when you plug your phase in, you need to just set them on top of your turntables and let them catch even. So that's what the calibration does. And once you catch that calibration, the lines will go from blinking to straight lines just like these. And there you have it. Now that we have them on the turntables, let's go ahead, let's get into it. And let's do a little bit of mixing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all, so I'm really geeked to have phase up here. As you guys can see, we got everything set up perfectly. Got my two Technic 1200s. Obviously, you can use phase with whatever motorized turntable that you feel, you know, works for you, basically. As y'all can see what I have here on the screen, I got my scratch ammo over here, and I have just a royalty-free, non-copyrighted hip-hop track I found off of YouTube, because YouTube be on that bullshit when it comes to flagging me in my videos, and your girl do be trying to get a couple of coins. So with that being said, we have to make sure we get that done the correct way. Now, as you guys can tell, everything is set up. One of the more important things that you do need to know when setting up phase is that we do have these here in relative mode. That's super important, not internal. Something I've noticed about old phase users is that they have this kind of drag issue going on while the turntable is still. As y'all can see, I don't have that issue. When my turntable is still, I don't have anything going on, even on deck B. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's get it popping. But as you can see, there's no drifting, and I think that comes from your calibration settings. So you're gonna want to hit that toolbox here in the corner. See these calibration decks? You're gonna hit estimate. I just played my tracks, and then I let the one thing you're gonna want to have are these two circles. The circles should be perfect. With phase, you shouldn't have any issues with these circles. It shouldn't be double circles as if you have needles or anything like that. Just two perfect circles, and all I did is I clicked estimate. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna stop these, we're gonna bring them back to the top, and we're gonna see just how good these work, man. I'm really excited. I'm really geeked, bro, because this is what I've been waiting for. I go through needles so much being a heavy-handed scratcher. So I'm a little rusty with that right hand. I'm a little rusty. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna let's see how accurate it is. We're gonna see if we can get some juggles going on. I wonder if y'all can hear that. My juggles is a little off, y'all. So as y'all can see, oh man, I'm loving it. We pretty good over here. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Lag issues. I love it. 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 Now, mind you, haven't taken these out on a 4-hour gig or anything like that quite yet. But you know, look, I'm gonna practice with these at home for a couple hours and see what happens. But I'm really liking what I see so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So let's get some cuts in here. Let's see if we get any lags with some cuts. Hold on. I'm loving this, y'all. Ooh-wee. I'm liking that. I don't even know what cuts are on here, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all need to hear. What's this? What's this? Oh, I gotta make a tag for that. That's dope right there. Hold on. Yo, sounds good to me. Sounds damn good to me, man. Let's go ahead and let's get behind this camera. I'm gonna give y'all my final. All right, y'all, so if you made it here, that means you're at the end of the video and you're probably waiting for my personal opinion of the phase. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, dog. Phase, to me, is probably one of the better investments I've made as far as my DJing equipment. Like I said, I am a heavy scratcher, dog. I have a heavy hand. I go through about 2 to 3 needles a year. I really enjoy Phase, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys, though. I haven't taken it out to any mobile gigs yet. And the reason for that being is I have this now. Now, if you're wondering what's in this big ass case, just stay tuned because we're gonna have another review. I told y'all I got a lot of gear, man. I told y'all COVID don't stop nothing, man. COVID stops nothing. That controller, I'm pretty sure you have guessed that by now, is one of the reasons why I haven't taken Phase out yet. But if you watch your girl on Instagram, your Snapchat, then you already know what type of controller I'm rocking with already. But
that's for another video.
I've been practicing with it at the crib, and I've put probably, I would say, about 8 to 10 hours on Phase without having to charge them, and they haven't died yet. When I have them on the charger bank, it still has a high battery power level, so I'm not sure if the batteries last longer because of the firmware update. I put in a minimum of 8 hours into Phase, and they haven't died yet, so I think that's a really good thing. Practicing with them at home, because I still do Zoom live gigs, I still practice at home, I'm still going live on Instagram and Facebook and Twitch and things of that nature. They haven't died, so I want to say the battery life is pretty good. As you guys could see, I don't have any lag, nothing that's really inconsistent. Other DJs have said, yo, I've had issues with this and that. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had any. I would say this though, when it comes to electronics, you always want to, you know, carry backup. So if you're going to bring Phase, you might have forgot to put them on the charger overnight. Just always bring your needles. But honestly, there is no lag. I feel like I'm scratching just as well with my needles. I love the fact that it doesn't have any feedback. And I've also played with my Phase with my speaker super duper loud. I've had my subwoofer in here where the walls was banging. I know my neighbors was mad as hell, but you know, I had to get the video done. Things rocking my table, no issues. Unlike using a needle. When I use a needle and I have big bass rooms, I have to go internal mode and I have to use one turntable because my needle will start jumping and it'll start distorting the sound. None of those issues when I have Phase. So in conclusion, Phase is really good. I think it's worth the money. It is still, I believe, $399, $400 US, and I do kind of feel like it's worth it, man. I feel like I spend $300 on needle, why wouldn't you make the investment, especially if you're a turntablist? It makes sense. It makes sense. I don't see why you would have turntables and not have phase, aside from the fact that maybe you couldn't afford it. If you got the bread for it, I would say go ahead and invest, especially if you still want to, you know, keep the culture alive and be a turntablist and rock with turntables at your gig, and that's what you're using. Phase is definitely worth the investment. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. You know I appreciate you 100%. If you made it all the way to the end, I know you rock with me, and I know you love me, and I love you back. So make sure you're liking this video. Y'all know how these algorithms go. More people will see this video, more people will subscribe, and I can put out more videos, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit that one time for the one time. Every time your girl DJ LiXxer uploads a video, you see it and you run into it, man. Y'all know the vibes. More videos, more content. The next unboxing I do might be this lovely controller here. So we'll see, man. Stay tuned. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.